Welcome back to the Stephen Knight Show. Our next guest is a singer, MC, self-taught keyboardist, and a prolific songwriter. You know the songs, No More Rain in This Cloud, Wish I Didn't Miss You, Brotha, and More Than a Woman are just a few of her hits. She recently released her 10th studio album, Love Language. Please help me welcome the one and only multi-platinum award-winning singer, songwriter, Angie Stone. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. Thank you so much.
It is an honor to have you on the show. I've been following your career forever, so this is a pleasure.
Oh, thank you.
But I was doing my research and I didn't realize that you were in 2 trios prior to going solo.
Oh yeah, the sequence. You didn't know about the sequence?
No, I didn't know about the sequence at all. So tell how did those early days, the 70s and the 90s prepare you for this big solo career that you would embark upon?
Wow. I have been, it's been close to 50 years now. I've been doing this, being prepared as early as 17 years old and still be in the game. I'm used to it. I've been doing it so long.
Right.
It's next to, it's a family member at this point, being in the game this long. It's just like having, an arm or a leg or whatever. It's a part of who I am. The fabric of Angie Stone is that chick who's been doing it forever and a day.
Absolutely. And when did you know early on, I know you started young, when did you know that you had the gift that you have?
I used to be in the mirror every day singing all kinds of songs. And one day I just realized when I knew that I didn't have a career choice other than being a star. Mm-hmm. I knew, okay, this must be my calling because I don't have a desire to be anything else.
Right. And I know you've done acting, obviously you've done music. You also did a reality show, R&B Divas. What is that something that you would ever do again, like a reality show? Would you ever embark upon a reality show again?
I've done several reality shows and television shows, In the Cut, Moesha, Girlfriends, Fighting Temptations, The Hot Chick. You name it, I've pretty much done it at this point.
I mean, in terms of like a reality show, though, because
I did the R&B Divas. That's as real as it got.
Would you do another reality show? Is what I'm asking.
Would I do another one? Yeah, I'd do another one.
Yeah, that's good. Well, listen, I told you before we started filming, you look amazing, and I heard that you have a healthy approach on life. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, I started going vegan about 10 years ago. I was a diabetic. I'm no longer a diabetic. I started to switch my diet because, of course, diabetes, high blood pressure run in a lot of Black families. And of course, it was in mine. And I had to really get control of those things as I had chronic high blood pressure. I was chronic diabetic. And now because of the lifestyle changes, those things are not as prominent in my life.
That's amazing. Congratulations on that. Was it hard going vegan? I tried going vegan and I like wings too much. So what's it hard?
I'll tell you this, it is hard going vegan. I went that way because I was in a position where it's do or die. I did it. And then I was told I needed to eat more protein. So I slowly got back into eating meat. I'm very, very selective at what I do eat, but I don't gouge in meat. So, it's just discipline. It's self-discipline.
Absolutely. And do you cook?
I used to cook a lot. I don't cook as much anymore, but yeah, I do.
Okay. Yeah. Well, look, it's definitely paying off because you look amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely. So let's talk about the new album. This is your 10th studio album. I can't believe it's 10 already, but it's Love Language and it's available now wherever you buy your music. What was your inspiration into going into this new project?
Well, this was by far my least concerned project. I didn't want to do this album. I wasn't excited about it. My management and my team kind of pushed the issue and I did it more for them than for me. And instead of, being elated at the time, I was just like, oh, y'all just want a record. Y'all don't care about me. And they just said, just follow our lead. And they pushed me And I ended up in 2 weeks getting this album done, pushing myself harder than I'd ever done before. And it actually has paid off because this album is by far one of the best albums I've done. Everybody loves it. Um, and I'm in shock, really.
Yeah. And I heard that it took you back when you were recording this project, it took you back to your sophomore project, Mahogany Soul. Like you felt like
Yes.
it took you back to that energy and that feel good music. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, I just think we didn't have any great music that kind of premiered or mirrored that, you know, segue of joy. And I
Right.
just feel like this album kind of touches on all of those issues. We're happy. It's so funny because all of us are requesting a song from the album, but it's either a different song or the same song. And so we run into a person that says, okay, I need for you to play this song off the album. We'll bust out laughing because either it's the same song or it's another song that we didn't think was going to be the one, but everybody is picking and choosing their song. So I'm gonna ask you, what's your favorite song?
Listen, I was just listening to Kiss You. That song right there, and the song with your
Okay.
son. We're talking about the song with your son, Old Thing Back. But Kiss You, Kiss You. I said, I see why they picked that as the first single. That song was
That was the first single. Kiss
yeah,
You was the first single. People
yeah,
are starting to love Old Thing Back.
yeah.
I love the feeling is coming up. Good Man is coming up. And
Yeah.
what is it? All I Need is my favorite.
Oh, that's your favorite? That's your
That's
favorite?
one of my favorites.
Yeah. And then you teamed up with Music Soul Child on The Gym.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so how was it like working with him?
Oh, it's always good working with him because
Yeah.
he's a genius. He
Yeah.
makes you better than you are.
Yeah. Yeah. So you said you recorded a song in 2 weeks. When you're recording it, how do you know, okay, the record is done? Like it's done. I've done my thing. We're good. How do you know that as an artist once you've hit that milestone?
You don't know that it's done until you're done doing it. I just got so sick of recording it over, and because you try to keep recording it because you think you can get it better until you get frustrated and say, "I'll just go with that."
And it starts sounding the same, like, oh, okay, yeah. And so you said that you're apprehensive about doing this project, but you're so excited about the final.
Yes.
When you're building up for that release, were you feeling that energy already? Like, oh, we got something good on our hands.
Well, I think I'm excited when everyone else is excited.
Yeah.
I hear the hoopla, but I'm the girl from the Show Me state. And I have to admit, SIG showed me what they meant because they would say, okay, you watch. When we put this out and we put this out and we put this out. I'm like, it's whatever. And then when they started doing it and it started becoming a mainstay, I was like, oh, wait a minute now. When I heard Kiss You, and then a week later, I heard The Gym on the radio. I got Kiss You and The Gym. And then right after that, I heard Good Man on the radio. I got 3 songs playing. I'm like, okay, wait a minute.
Are we doing
I've never heard that before. So within a 3-week span, we had 4 songs playing on the radio.
Yeah. It's surprising. You're still surprised at that because you've had such
I am surprised that they actually listened and follow my lead. But that's what I tell you. When you with the right people, money is no object.
Yeah, absolutely. So you have a video for Good Man, and it features, I'm sorry, not good, for Good Man, it features Terrell Carter, who we all know, actor, model. How's it like working with him?
Well, Terrell Carter and I are like brother and sister. We've known each other for umpteen years. We used to do acting plays over 20 years ago.
Okay.
He was, when Brotha was a big song and I was really out there as a solo artist, Terrell was still coming up. I spent a lot of time, encouraging him, helping him, and, being a voice of reason for him. So it was a no-brainer when I said I needed somebody to play the lead. It was like, say no more, I'm on my way. So it's always good working with him because I've always believed in him, and we've always had a certain level of respect for one another.
Absolutely.
That was good. I thought he was perfect for the role.
Yeah, he did his thing. And so we talked about Old Thing Back features your son, and this is his debut feature. Is that correct?
His debut feature with me.
With
He
you,
put out
okay.
his own record this past couple of months. He went on tour with me in the UK, and he did a song called SDM.
Okay.
Where he did his dad's song Over,
Uh-huh.
and it went viral. So if you pull him up on Spotify, Swaybo Twain, you can pull up SDM and probably get your mind blown.
And how proud was it like having him on this project with you?
Oh, I was just elated to have him out there on tour because he was so well received. You know, they loved it over there.
Yeah.
He did this venue called the Soho House overseas, and OMG, turned it out.
Did it?
Oh yeah, it was great. We did it together.
Yeah, it's no surprising that he's such a great artist, you know, a great artist. I have to ask you, we recently lost Tina Turner. What were your thoughts when you heard? I mean, she had such an amazing career and inspires many people. What were your thoughts when you heard about her passing?
Well, we don't ever like to hear that someone's journey has ended.
Right.
But I have to tell you, I was not as sad as a lot of people were sad because we would be so blessed to live 83 long years. I thought Tina Turner had a very full life. I thought that if anybody had accomplished anything, she had absolutely beat the odds. She was living her dream life and was able to bring so much joy to others. Of course, we are always shocked and hurt to lose an icon like a Tina Turner. But as with Cicely Tyson and so many of the other greats that we lost, but when they live past 80 years old, I can just take my hat off to them and thank God for their long, lengthy life and pray to God that we have the same fortune.
Absolutely. Who were some of your early inspirations when you were younger, when you were a young little girl? Who did you look up to? Or
I used to look up to, of course, Aretha Franklin, Shaka Khan, Gladys Knight and the Pips, Betty Wright, Al Green, Marvin Gaye, Curtis Mayfield. These people, you know, they landslid for me. They were incredible artists, and they did it like nobody else. Made the staples. You know, they just had a foundation that was unshakable.
And you know, this month is Black Music Month. What does that mean to you as an artist who has done so much and been so accomplished? What does that mean? This month mean to you?
Black Music Month is a month that they've carved out to recognize Black music, and it's okay, but there is 12 months in a year. And I have to say that we are owed more than 1 month because so much of our lives is played from January to December. So I'll take a month, but you can give me 5 more to go along with that, and we'll have half the year. I then feel blessed to know that you guys are respecting the game because Black music has been the core foundation for all music. The gospel roots of all music, it comes from the foundation of Blackness. And what we have to realize and recognize is every day and every month should be Black History Month for us. Black Music Month, it should just be music. And that is the highest form of praise you can give to God. So my thing is, why just do 1 month? Every month should be that of praise for music is our gift to the world.
And our music impacts so many other different kind of genre, every kind of genre.
Right,
so I get that. Who is your dream collaborator? Who's someone?
Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill. That would be dope. That would be dope. That'd be dope. We gotta make that.
I hope she knows that because I say it every time they ask me. She is so dope, it's ridiculous. But once again, it's hard to touch the incredible. She's incredible.
And you are too. You are too.
Oh, thank you.
So I know you're currently on the road promoting this album, and I know you, like you said, prior to working on it, creating it, you were kind of apprehensive. How does it feel you know, still obviously been on the road all these years. Is it still fun? Is it still exciting, or is it work?
The part of it that's fun is when you have a hit record and everybody is singing it and you just standing there. You just put the mic out there.
Yeah.
You ain't got to work that hard. That's fun. Okay, and I'm keeping it 100. But I'll tell you something. Nobody likes to make a bad record. So I think anytime you hit the ball out the park, it's a good time. But I think that when you have the gift of song and you're out front, it is your responsibility to make that moment as magical as possible. So for me, it's all magical. When I'm out there in that road, I have a responsibility to the world, but most importantly to God. And that's what I'm trying to do, reach the people.
Yeah. Like, again, you look amazing. The album is called Love Language. Again, our thanks go out to Angie Stone for joining us tonight. Her album, Love Language, is available now. Go get it. Go cop it. Wherever you buy your music. And for more information, please go to our website at StephenKnightShow.com. And we will be right back after this.
All right.